Uranium stocks are very hot right now, which is why I'm talking about this company. The chart looks so saucy. It looks identical to Bitcoin. It just goes up over time, looking very good. So we're going to dig into this company, see who they are, and I'm going to give my analysis on where I think they're going moving forward as well at the end of the video, so stay for that. So this is Uranium Royalty Corp. They're traded on the NASDAQ. Ticker is UROY. So first we're going to do a little bit of digging into the team, because to figure out a company, you want to know who is running it. Uranium Royalty Corp is truly a pure play on uranium, which is 20% owned by Uranium Energy Corp. To give a quick background on how a royalty business model works, metal royalty and streaming companies provide funds for mines in exchange for future payoffs. The royalty entitles the holder to a fixed percentage of the revenues less certain expenses called royalties generated by the mines, and a stream entitled the holder to a portion of physical metals produced by the mines. Now digging into the team, Mr. Amir Adnani is the chairman of Uranium Royalty Corp, whose other shareholders include Altius Resources, Mega Uranium, Marin Katusa, the KCR Fund, Extract Capital, Rick Rule, Sprott Capital, Sprott Global, and Commodity Capital. Eric Sprott, Rick Rule, and Marin Katusa, if you don't know, they are among the world's most renowned commodity investors and experts. They are a beast. Another connection between Uranium Royalty Corp and Uranium Energy Corp is the presence of Mr. Scott Melby, who has been the chief executive officer and president of the company since October 2019. He's got 35 years of experience. He's been in the business a long time. He's in the nuclear energy industry and leadership positions in various uranium mining companies and industry organizations. Mr. Melby is responsible for uranium marketing sales, as well as strategic growth objectives in his various roles with Uranium Royalty, which only has a market cap of 161 million. Very small, undervalued company, a lot of potential upside. Now to dive a little bit into inflation, because inflation this year and last year is such a hot topic, which is why Bitcoin exploded, gold did very well, other commodities did very well. So this ties in perfectly into uranium. So gold is obviously considered a great inflation hedge, especially energy commodities such as oil, natural gas, and uranium are even more inversely correlated with dollar weakness, and that dollar is weak right now. Inflation is really sensitive with their prices. Silver, for example, is the most explosive precious metal, and in its last massive bull market, it rallied from $5 to $50 in one decade. That's 1,000% move. Uranium, when it moves, it's even more intense because the global supply is so tight. From 01 to 07, its price rose 3,500%. Like I'm saying, Bitcoin quality moves. This is an inflation hedge. When commodities are super cycles, uranium enters a mega super cycle. So gold and uranium is a nice pair trade. Critical with uranium is the fact that U.S. imports over 90% of what we domestically use. So Uranium Royalty Corp and Uranium Energy Corp keep pushing the government to make sure that in Texas and in Wyoming, they could operate and mine independent uranium, where we don't rely on foreigners. We want to keep that in-house in the States. This pairs very nicely with EV companies. We have Tesla, one of the biggest US EV makers in the world. We want to have uranium that's done in-house as well that we could use for these EV companies. And don't forget that uranium is the cleanest form of green energy in the world. The green revolution is going to be critical for uranium. There are so few uranium producers in the States, so the few companies that have this market cornered have a massive opportunity in front of them, with Biden pushing a massive energy independence infrastructure initiative. Let's dig into this PowerPoint presentation that the company set up right on their website. All of them have this available. I like to go through it and see, what am I missing? What's going to build my bullish thesis? What's going to scare me away if it's bearish? I need to find out and dig into this. First, let's see how well their portfolio looks. Here's their global diversified asset portfolio, sprinkled all over the place. We have in production, production, idle, development, advanced, early exploration, and geological basin district. All over the map, spread all around. Also, we have some diversification even in Africa. So very nice over there. We could dig even deeper into how their portfolio is diversified based on location. We could see here MacArthur River. We could see Cigar Lake. We could see Rough Rider. All these different locations listed here, how much share they have in each location. Great information here you can read in the presentation, which I'll have linked in the description, obviously. Reno Creek, Church Rock, Dewey Burdock, Lance, all over the place. So Uranium Royalty Corp is the first company to apply the successful royalty and streaming business model exclusively to the uranium sector. These are some good highlights to quickly take an overview of what the company is doing. They got a strong balance sheet, which positions it to capitalize on accretive uranium royalty and streaming acquisition opportunities. Their portfolio includes 15 development, advanced, permitted, and past producing uranium projects in multiple jurisdictions, including royalties on the world-class McArthur River and Cigar Lake mines. And obviously, the management has a lot of experience in this sector. Now, like I said, looking at the chart, we're looking at Bitcoin here because it just goes up. When they first started, under a dollar, and now they're trading at $4.39, up over 400%. I mean, even if we run to the peak, we're looking at 600%. So massive gains on this one. Let's zoom in so we could do a quick technical analysis. I want to try and find out where is this stock going to go moving forward. Obviously, I think it's most likely based on that data and the catalyst I'm reading, it's going to go up because this dollar is going to continue to stay weak as people look for hedges against that dollar. So had a really good run here over the past just couple months, 66% just in the past couple months. We did peak out on RSI over here. So it was showing a overbought. People got too excited, ran it up too quick, peaked out, and then it started pulling down. And maybe we're now looking for another up move and heading back into a bull trend. So I'm going to quickly draw some support here so I know where is the bottom, where is a good buying range if I'm looking to get into this company. So it's around $3.80, 70 cents, somewhere in that range. We have some really nice support areas here, here, and here, and over here. So lots of good support in the range. Resistance wise, obviously we had a double top here at 498. So we have a pretty broad range. We could be chopping around in here for a little bit before we break out and maybe touch that $6 peak again. So I'll be watching this. Obviously, bearish scenario. I like to give bearish scenarios as well. If we fall below the support, we might go back down to 3 and test this bottom. But we're trending in this channel, and overall, we have just been trending upwards. So there's no reason for this to go super bearish. I'm showing that it's going to be more bullish in the future. So that's an analysis of Uranium Royalty Corp. Dive into the company, what they do, etc. And this company is looking quite promising. So I'm going to keep watching them and see how they perform. So if you want to see any of this information, the presentation, the company website, it's all linked in the description. Check it out. This is a sponsored video, and it's not financial advice. I'm just doing a review of the company. They reached out to me and said, can you review this? Look over the deets. Obviously, I can. I love deep dives. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, when you hit that button, it's going to get you a little bit closer to retiring young.